Let's go to our growth marketing strategy number 3 to double your e-commerce profits. This might be my favorite one in this segment. Growing organic channels with ads. Usually there are those two types of people. I'm doing everything organically. I want to do everything with ads. I want to show you how there is a synergy between those two. I talked about it in the last meetup a little bit, and today I want to show you examples on how you can apply this idea. Let's just look at this Instagram channel from Body IP. You can see that it has 18,000 followers. They have built this on the back of good content that is always needed, but also a shit ton of Instagram ads. And what you see is that they, by investing in Instagram ads that have been profitable, of course, the side product is that you build this organic Instagram channels. And since they are now above 10,000 followers, they, for example, get the swipe up stories, which again is access to free traffic. And you know that an Instagram follower is actually still worth something. It's not like a Facebook fan that is literally worth nothing or 1/100th of an Instagram follower. What kind of channels can you grow? Here are some examples. You can use social media ads to create more followers. You can get followers for 5 cents, for 50 cents, but you probably shouldn't be spending more than 50 cents. You could also go for lead generation. Lead generation usually involves emails. It could be a messenger bot as well, but let's just stick with emails for now. And you can start generating more emails before you do the direct sale, because the advantage is that people now have the ability, you stay in touch with people for a long time. And you can definitely get email subscribers under €2. I've seen 30 cents, but under €2 is 100% possible for almost all B2C products that are worth being sold. Then you can boost your organic posts with paid marketing. You can sparkle a little bit of money on every post that you do. I do this, for example. I have a minimum budget on most of my channels where I just promote the content to see, does it gain extra traction? Because in B2B, building up followers is really hard, and to add a little bit of support, a little baseline, can go a long way. And it's also a very simple way to build your organic channels and to bolster them, especially when they start very small and it's very frustrating to create a lot of content that is hardly being seen. The last example is you can use your SEM keywords. That means, for example, your Google Ads search keywords to validate if they are worth ranking for with Google search engine optimization as SEO. If they do not work, you pay for them. They will also very likely not work for you if you rank well for them. So you can save a lot of time and money with your SEO effort. Yeah, you might still want to do it just to have them, but you can prioritize those keywords that are high converting, even though you're not ranking yet for them, because you can test them through search engine advertising. So let's take this real example of how to turn your normal social ads for e-commerce into followers. I think the simplest platform where you can do this is Instagram. I showed an example like this before, but with a bit of different outcome. What you want to do is to start an Instagram follower campaign, but the main goal is that they click the link in the bio, go to your shop and buy something. Yeah, but you want to generate followers in the meantime. This is why you send them profile first and then to your shop, because there's the big follow button on your profile. Let's look at this. How do we build this up? First of all, you have to start this from your Instagram mobile app. This does not work outside of the Instagram mobile app at this point in time. You cannot start this from your Facebook Business Manager. If you try this from the Facebook Business Manager and use a link to your profile, yes, people will land on your profile, but within an in-app browser, within Instagram, where they are probably not signed up, yeah, or logged into Instagram. That makes it very hard for you to follow. use the mobile app for it. And you can also much better track the results there. You just choose any post or story that you want to do. It should be one that, for example, has your profile tagged on the picture, or it is being mentioned, hey, follow us here, then you get that kind of incentive. It might be an incentive like a discount code. It might be a giveaway or a contest. Yeah, so choose those kinds of posts. As the goal, you choose your profile, and this call to action is only available on your Instagram mobile app. This is not available on Facebook Ads Manager. And choose the best e-commerce audience that you have. For example, a lookalike audience, the 3% of people who are most similar to your current purchasers of your product. And send those people to your post, to your profile, to your e-commerce store. Then you pick a budget that is roughly 10x of what your current cost per purchase is. Let's say your average shopping cart size is 40 euros and you have a cost per acquisition of 10 euro. So you pay 10 euro for one purchase of 40 euro revenue. Then you take the 10x of this cost per acquisition. So 10 times 10 is 100 euro. You put it on this post and then you see how many sales are being driven and how many followers you get. On the mobile app, you can check how many followers you have. And again, this is the only place where you can check how many Instagram followers you got. If you do this on Facebook, or if you started from the Facebook Ads Manager, you will not be able to see it in the mobile app. If you do it for Facebook ads, you can just see the likes in the Ads Manager, but not your Instagram followers. That's only available here. So you check the mobile app for how much money did I spend? In this case, I spent roughly 60 euros and made 194 followers. That's decent. Perfect, but decent. And then you check the Facebook Ads Manager and see if your ads actually made money. How do you notice that? You go into the campaign. This is a screenshot from the last 7 days where you can see, these are the number of purchases that I made. And this is the revenue I generated. This is the money I spent. This is the return of advertising spent. And this is the current daily budget. So do I have profitable campaign that ran through this go to my profile journey that are still profitable? Yeah, if this example here, this one, if this would have been, I'm not 100% sure that this is one of the follower campaigns. If that would have been an Instagram follow campaign, then this is something that we can keep up because it produces followers and has a good return of advertising spend. Let's just keep on pushing that. But maybe you can't keep on pushing it because it already has a very high frequency. There's another one that looks quite promising. This one, they still have frequencies that are very reasonable, but as long as it's profitable, you will keep those ads running anyways, right? And why not generate followers while you make profits? Sounds too good to be true. Absolutely possible. So let's look at another method of going first for emails before you do the real sale. This is another way on how to use paid ads to grow your organic channel. In this case, it's growing your email lists before you sell. How does it work? Here's another example from one of our case studies, this time from John Lennon. They have this amazing magic bag. Yeah, they have the magic bag, they have the awesome magic bag, and they have the very awesome magic bag. They have those 3 levels. And on this landing page, you get an incentive to get a discount code, but only if you sign up, for the discount code. If you give them an incentive and then have an email nurturing sequence that of course send them to the store, but they will also check, did people buy the Wonder Box, the magic box, or not? And it will keep on reminding people and try to cross and upsell to different product lines that might fit to them, depending on the customer segment that they are in. This is such an efficient way to grow your email list that is the corner, that can be really a solid cornerstone of your marketing. I think Body IP started with like 0 email marketing, and now year later it's like 20-25% of their e-commerce revenue. John Len, same thing. It's magic. Klarheit was in the very beginning, when I started with them, completely built on those email funnels. Very profitable, very sustainable in the long term, especially if you plan to launch different products or update your products, and if you want to stay. So what you do then again is you check your ads manager. Is this game working? Here you see a campaign or several ones where we spent like 2,000 euro. There were 242 double opt-ins. This was an underestimated number. The tracking was done with really proper GDPR tracking. You probably have to take this number times 4. It means the more reasonable number of double opt-ins is more in the range of 600, and the cost per acquisition is divided by 4. So like 3 to 4 euro per double opt-in. That is too expensive, but still 141 people actually bought a product after that, and it made 5,000 euro in revenue. The game looks like this: spend 2,000, earn 5,700, collect 600 email addresses. That's a very fun game to play, yeah, if you can prove that it's profitable. And of course you can optimize those campaigns and keep on working on your lead magnets, improving the email sequence between the purchases, plural, and the initial sign up. This is a very, very big idea if you consider, because this email list is now a reliable source of income. Whenever Klarheit, Body IP, or John Len sends out a newsletter, they make twice as much money as usual on that day, sometimes 3 to 4 times as much money as usual. It's really, it's a little ATM machine, yeah? If that sounds cool to you, and if you want to check out the details of the reports I showed you, we link all of the slides in the description on our YouTube channel. While you're there, you can sub and leave a like. That would be awesome. And that concludes the first 3 strategies that we have in this e-commerce series that is going to run over the last 2 and the coming 4 meetups. And we're going to show you 15 ways to create it today, to create greater e-commerce profits. Today was the focus of how to use storytelling for your e-commerce. The next one is going to be focused on how funnel building and list building will help you. That's the next part, and also right after this comes the Q&A session about product stories. See you then.